get into it. Let's get into it. Hello. Welcome to your show. Welcome to your show. This is Off Your Chest Sports Talk, starring me, SCP. You know what I mean? And today, I'm just going to get, just going to get right into it. Just going to get right into it. I know everybody was watching the playoffs this weekend. You know what I mean? Some exciting games on this weekend. I know everybody was watching the playoffs, and the talk of the town, talk of the sports nation right now is OKC and the Lakers. You know what I mean? Those two back-to-back games, it was just extraordinary, man. That's what you call playoff basketball. You dig? That's what you call playoff basketball. You know what I mean? And let me just start off saying by me congratulating OKC. You know what I mean? They showing they could do it. And you know what I mean? But like this, yo. Let's stop beating around the bushes. Can you say Kevin Durant MVP? I mean, seriously. Did he or did he not get Rizzo? Kevin Durant MVP. You know why I say that? Game 4. Big shot. Clock winding down. Cashed it. No hesitation. No worries. No blinking. Hit the shot. Not even looking at nobody else to pass that ball. Not even, you know what I mean? Knowing exactly what he wanted to do. Being decisive. Playing the man. Playing the clock. Walk up. 3-point drainer. Done. You know what I mean? And you know why I say Kevin Durant MVP? He got robbed because take the current MVP, take him, put him in that situation, put him in Kevin Durant's shoes at that particular moment. Do you think that LeBron James would have made that shot? Do you even think he would have took that shot? I don't even think he would have took the 3-point shot. He probably would have dribbled, you know what I mean, gave a little hesitation fact, and then he would have did a fall away jump shot from like 30 feet out, and he would have missed it because it was a fall away jump shot and not a straight up shot. Square up, shoot, score. You know what I mean? LeBron James would have took the 3-pointer, first of all. Second of all, he wouldn't have drove the basket. That's number 2. And third of all, he would have took a jump shot, and the jump shot that he would have took would have been a long fadeaway 2-point shot. That's why I say he shouldn't have been MVP. He got robbed because he had regular season. I mean, like he had a good MVP regular season. I mean, not an MVP season, but he had a good regular season. You know what I mean? To where he carried the team a lot, put the team on his back a lot. But come on, let's get it straight. His numbers for the regular season was okay, but his team didn't have the number 1 record in the NBA. His team wasn't fighting for the number 1 record in the NBA. He was not the scoring champion, and he hasn't done in the finals what Kevin Durant has done and his team has done right now. Dallas Mavericks, the team that beat them last year. First of all, Kevin Durant, scoring champion. His team was fighting for first place as well as held first place of the whole NBA for a good amount of the season. You know what I mean? His team was a first place team the whole season in the West. You know what I mean? Until it came down to the end of the season, they had a bad stretch of some games. But let's put it like this. His team fighting for the top spot in the NBA all season long. Scoring champion. And then in the playoffs, Dallas Mavericks, team that beat them last year, team that embarrassed them last year and embarrassed a lot of people last year. They came in, got it done. Sweep, brooms, finito. You dig? The next team, the Los Angeles Lakers, that team that beat them the year before that, you know what I mean? Which got them on the map, you know what I mean, by playing the Lakers 2 years ago. Coming in, playing them again. So not only was they doing good during the regular season, had the scoring champion on their league. With Russell Westbrook, he was he was in the top 10 of scoring too. They got the two top scorers, you know what I mean, in the NBA. You know what I'm saying? Then on top of all of that, fighting for first place, then going to the playoffs and beat the team that beat you last year. Not only beat them, but sweep them, and then going to beat the team that beat you 2 years ago prior to that, and going to straight knock them out with you choke holding them to only one game. Come on, man. Kevin Durant MVP. Kevin Durant MVP. And this is what I want to get off my chest today. This is the off my chest moment of the day right here, which is everybody saying, "Oh, the Lakers, they can easily be up 3-1. It can easily be the other way around if Kobe Bryant wouldn't have did this in the fourth quarter, and if this one happened in the fourth quarter." But let me squash that, man. I want to get off my chest, yo. It can easily be a sweep right now. You dig? It can easily be a sweep right now. Because no matter what the Lakers do, they cannot shake off Oklahoma City. They can't shake them off. They can't get a big enough cushion on them to where they know that they're not coming back in this game and they don't have no chance to win. Every time it comes down in the fourth quarter, for the last 3 games, you said Oklahoma City has a chance to win this game. Oklahoma City has a chance to win this game. The Lakers can't shake them. The Lakers cannot shake them. And with that being said, in game two, the Lakers play hard. The Lakers played very hard, but Oklahoma City could have easily won that game. Oklahoma City could have easily won that game. Just as well so as the Lakers, you know what I mean, won that game. You know what I mean? Because just like the Lakers in game 3, you know what I mean, just like the Lakers but Saturday night, how they, you know what I mean, they lost their identity and all that and fumbled under pressure and things happened, miscues and all that. The same thing happened to Oklahoma City in game 2. The same thing happened to Oklahoma City in game 2 because they had an opportunity at the end of that game to win that game. They definitely did. But they got away from they executing on defense. And they got away from ball rotation on offense. They was not moving the ball. So they got away from their game plan in game 2 because they could have easily won that game. It's not like the Lakers beat them by like 12, 13 points. They only beat them by like 1 or 2 points. You know what I mean? Like come on now, let's get it right. And then game 3, I'm talking about game 3 now. I'm doing it backwards. I'm talking about game 3 right now. You know what I mean? Talking about game 3, but you can't. Come on, man. It's crazy. Oklahoma City should be up. Should sweep. You know what I mean? Because the only reason why the Lakers won game 3 is because, like I said, Oklahoma City strayed away from their defense and they was not moving the ball on offense. That's the only reason why they lost game 3. But they should have won that game because they missed a lot. They was missing a lot of shots that they usually make. And I mean, let's face it. Kobe Bryant was being mad aggressive. I mean, they had 40 plus free throws. They was pounding the ball inside. But still, even to the veil, at the end of that game, Oklahoma City had a chance to win it. The only reason why Oklahoma City lost that game from the Lakers' perspective is because they shot more free throws and they crashed the boards. They got offensive rebounds. They got defensive rebounds. They out-rebounded them. The Lakers were more aggressive on offense, shot more free throws, which, I mean, if you couldn't look at it, the reason why they got kept in the game. I mean, if you look at the rebounding and the free throws, is the reason why the Lakers, stayed in that game. I mean, if you take those away and give those, if you take some of them free throws away, which, I could name like 5 fouls out of take away 5. 10 free throws from that game that was just straight bogus because Kobe running over and Kobe want to talk about flopping. He want to talk all that nonsense about people and flopping. But then when he run over and he get tangled up with the man and the man is not even touching him, he basically got his arms on him and trying to fight in position and Kobe flail out like, you know what I mean? Like, come on, man. That's a flop right there. That's a flop right there. Oklahoma City missed a lot of shots in game 3. So in the second half, they started making those shots, but then they went through their spells, so where they making and missing and making and missing and making and miss. That goes to the ball movement. You know what I mean? So with they shots a lot, with them missing a lot of shots, them not having ball movement to get back into rhythm, and then them getting out rebounded and them getting a lot of fouls called on them is the reason why the Lakers won that game. But with that all being said, still at the end of the game, Oklahoma City had a chance to win that game. You know what I mean? And with all due respect, let's forget about Kobe and him. The Black Mamba, and he's throwing the bad pass here, and he's not looking like the Black Mamba, and he's blah 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 blah. Like, come on, man. Let's give it up for the Oklahoma City defense, because nobody's talking about that right now. Nobody's talking about the Oklahoma City defense at all. Because in these fourth quarters, the Oklahoma defense has been outstanding. It was outstanding in game 2, in which they won that game. It was outstanding in game 3, to where they almost pulled away from that game. With everything that the Lakers was doing, they still had a chance to win at the end of that game because of their defense. And in game 4, down seven points with like 6 minutes to go or something like that. And they came back and they won that game. And Kevin Durant, cash, MVP. You dig? But we're gonna take a brief intermission. This is Off Your Chest. Sports talk. Take a brief intermission. You know what I'm saying? This is part 1. I'm gonna have part 2 coming up for you. You know what I mean? You can always reach me at Off Your Chest Sports Talk at gmail.com. Email me. Send me in your quotes, your questions, your thoughts. You know what I mean? Something y'all want me to talk about. And you can follow me on Twitter. Off Your Chest S Talk at Off Your Chest S Talk. We'll be right back.